Hey guys, in this video we're going to be installing 3 windows, 2 on the bottom floor in the main living area, and then 1 where the bedroom's going to be. I'm going to have to remove some of these studs, but we have the window markings laid out. That's where the king and jack stud go. So this white tape kind of represents the window right here. Either jack and king stud. But I have to cut out these studs right here. I'll leave part of them for the cripples down below. I got all those loosened up. Now I need to mark these boards so I can cut them as the cripple and cut the tops off and then pull the studs out.
Right now, Matt is using a laser track so that he can line it up on the wall so we can get the window squared up.
Check out these glasses. These make that red laser light really pop out so you can see it. Okay, so we're going to lay out the studs for the king jacks for the window, and we're marking up 81 inches. So that'll be normal height of a door, so we want our windows in line with the door. So I'm going to go 81 inches, mark it here, and then the window's at 36 by 48. So we'll subtract 48 inches, which puts it at 33. And then I need 1.5 inches for the sill plate, which will make it 31.5. And that's where we'll put the sill plate, and that's the actual length of our cripples is 31.5. That'll go across the bottom. Okay. These are cool Milwaukee pins. All right, so I've been doing a little bit of work. I got the window framed in. I didn't film very much of it, and I'm getting ready to cut out the rest of the plywood. So I got the window framed, I got the cripples in up above. I started cutting out the OSB, I'm sorry, not the plywood, so the OSB. Just have this little section left to do, and then this window will be ready to be installed. All right, I just need to finish the cut on this side. In the last video, you watched us put up the final piece of insulation, and Brenda came up with a great idea. So we had overlapped the sides with probably like 6 or 8 inches, and so we decided just to cut those off, and we spliced those onto the last piece of insulation, and it worked well. So I didn't have to order any, saved me about $600. Also, I didn't get the ridge cap on in the last video, and it's so high up there, I decided to rent a man lift, but we don't have any available in the area for a couple days, so I'm waiting to get that. So that's why we're going to be working on the windows. All right, so what I'm going to do on this window is, now that I know my measurements, I'm going to come down 10 inches, make my mark, and then I'll leave 1.5 inches for my header board. Then I'm going to come down 49.5 inches or 48 inches. That's the size of the window. Make my other marks, and then I'm just going to cut the board straight across and take out this part of the stud. Cut the nails out. That way I have my cripples on the top and the bottom, and I just need to put my support beams here, or my ledgers right here, and we'll get the window framed in. All right, so I got the studs cut. I didn't film me doing it. I actually had to use a handsaw to do this up here. It was kind of time consuming, but I got most of it cut out. Now I got to put up the jack and king studs that go right here and along this side, and then we'll put the boards on and get the window framed in and get this cut out.
just finished getting this all framed in, and we got the jacks nailed in on with the sail plate here. And so next we're going to be putting up the king studs on each side. I think we've got one more cripple to put up on the top, and then we'll get this cut out so we can get the window put in. And the good thing, it is all level.
Okay, so we're putting on the flashing tape to get the window sealed up. We got to hurry, we got a storm coming, so we're trying to get this thing sealed up before it starts raining.
We got all this window in finally, and we got the other one in on that side too today. So we've got lightning and thunder going on right now, so it's a good thing we got these windows done. We're heading inside.
So we're going to be working on the final window on the downstairs, which is going to be in the bedroom area. I have my markings on the floor, and I got my laser level set so I can mark the top. All right, on this window, it's a little bit smaller than the front ones on the front of the house. This is a 48 by 36. So I'll show you what the measurements are going to be when they're laid out.
Okay, so my jack height is 81 inches, just like the other windows. And so I put the tape next to it just so that you could see. So 36 inches minus 81 is going to be 45. So I'll mark my seal right there. And then 1.5 inches is going to be my window seal. So 45 is the top of my seal. And then 43.5 will be my cripple lengths. So this one's my king stud, and it's 92 inches and 5/8, and it's always just a little bit too long. So make sure you measure and then cut that little sliver off so that it fits nice and snug.
All right, well, I got some trail mix, from Costco, not sponsored, and I got some water with liquid IV that's not even sponsored, so that we can get refilled. And if I sound really funny, it's because I think I have a sinus infection.
Okay, so I got my marks. So a 10-inch cripple up on the top, and then down here is my 43.5. So my ledger will sit at 45 with a 36-inch gap. It's always great to remodel your house when it's brand new. Well, I didn't quite get the window in. Actually, I made a major mistake even after I marked it. I put the window in too far left where it's going to be over the bump out, so we actually had to redo our work. Let me show you.
That line right there is the inside marking that I made earlier this morning, so I would know where the bump out or the addition went on. And I actually started over here on accident, and I'm not sure why. But we had to put in this stud right here, shift the window over, and put it right there. This is what it looks like from the outside. So that's the new piece I had to put up. As you can see, that would have been really bad. It would have been, well, where that piece is right there is where the window would have started. So we shifted it over where we thought it was going to be. And now we just got to put the window in, but we're going to go to Bible study, so we're probably going to end up doing that tomorrow. And I can't really tell you how frustrated I am because we didn't waste the whole day, but we wasted about 3 hours fixing our mess
which we could have this window in, and then we could have had some more stuff done in prep for tomorrow when we get the man lift to finish the ridge caps. Well, this morning we're going to be working on installing some of the foam closure strips alongside the edge of the arch cabin. This is what one of the strips looks like, and I have one partially in place right here. You know, it fills the gap between the hole right here all the way down. So we got to undo the screws and then push these in and then tighten them back down all the way up and around the cabin. So to put in these strips, we loosen the bolts on the sides of the ribs here, and then we have to push this in to get it kind of snug, and you can see it fills the gaps, and sometimes we have to work it in because the insulation's kind of thick. We have to work it in there. That's what we're doing all the way from the top to the bottom here.
I want you all to know that Matt does not like this.
Well, I finally finished the ridge cap. You can see it behind me. Got the man lift, got all the screws in. It's been a long day. It's about 8 o'clock at night. There's Brenda. She's inspecting my work, but you can see the ridge cap about every 18 inches. I put in some screws. Here's the rest of the roof. Well, that's it for today. We'll probably finish putting in the screws along the side tomorrow, but for now, it's dinner time.
So right now we are flashing the bedroom window with this Nashua flashing tape. It's really not that great of tape. It doesn't really pull very well when you do the 90-degree corners here.
It doesn't stretch very well around the corners. That's why we put this black tape on the bottom. We noticed on the other windows when we kind of stretched and pulled it, it was hitting the house wrap and kind of coming off. So we're trying to see if this works a little bit better. Well, we got the window in.
Finally.
Yeah, the mosquitoes were pretty bad. I don't know if you saw a SWAT in there, but they were like just attacking us. It's probably 7 o'clock at night, and it's nice and cool, so they're out on the path for blood.
Yes, they are. And they've been attacking my elbows and stuff. My elbows are just itching like crazy. Yeah. All right, well, that's the end of this video. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. We love reading your comments, you guys.